Hey everybody, welcome back to the Light Side Music Reactions. Today we are reacting to a song by Richard Marx, but I don't think he's actually singing it today. Richard Marx is an American singer-songwriter and has sold over 30 million albums worldwide. He was big in the 80s and 90s. His first #1 success as a songwriter was in 1984 with What About Me, which he wrote and was recorded by Kenny Rogers, Kim Carnes, and James Ingram. And he also worked with Kenny Rogers to write the song Crazy in 1985. And in 1987, Richard released his first solo album, Don't Mean Nothing. His first single reached #3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. He's the only male artist in history to have his first 7 singles reach the top 5 of the Billboard charts. He's also written or collaborated on songs with other artists, including This I Promise You by NSYNC and Dance with My Father by Luther Vandross. He's been nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, and in 2003 he won the Grammy for Song of the Year for Dance with My Father. So the songs that he has performed and written and has recorded that you might recognize are Right Here Waiting, which is the first song that I learned how to play on the piano. That's the one we're reacting to today, but it's somebody else singing it. Now and Forever, Hazard, wonderful song. I love it. It's probably my favorite Richard Marx song. It's a toss-up between Right Here Waiting and Hazard. Endless Summer Nights, Angelia, Hold On to the Nights, Should Have Known Better, Satisfied, Take This Heart. Bunch of great songs that he's performed over the years, written and produced and recorded. But anyway, what we're reacting to today, there's a link in the description to the original video. This is from The Voice Australia 2025. The caption on the video is, She Sings a Richard Marx Song, Then This Happens. And this is from the Star Singers channel. I didn't realize that Richard Marx apparently is one of the judges on The Voice Australia. And so whoever they got on here, let's see who this is. Cait Jamieson, singing Right Here Waiting on The Voice Australia 2025. This is season 14. So, performing Right Here Waiting in front of Richard Marx, the original performer of the song. So let's go ahead and check this out. Cait Jamieson singing Richard Marx Right Here Waiting on The Voice Australia. And here we go. I like that she's playing the guitar. They like that little thing she's doing with her voice. Now she skipped over part of it. They do that for the sake of time, I know. Oh, that was nice. The little inflection she did there. Too much. She's doing too much with her voice. She's getting too complicated with it. Needs to be just a little bit simpler. She's got a great voice. I'm going to pause this for a second. The thing is with performers nowadays, since the 2000s, you got your Disney pop stars that, grow up as child stars and end up going out and doing music on their own. And invariably, they all have these amazing voices, assuming they're not pitch corrected and auto-tuned and all that kind of stuff. But, they put out all these songs, and you get the ones like Ariana Grande and Christina Aguilera and others, the like, that basically they've got these fantastic voices, but they're just, their presentation is just too complicated. They do all these vocal runs and stuff that really makes the audience ooh and ah, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's amazing how they can do that. Well, yeah, you've got to have skill to be able to do that. Once again, assuming it's not pitch corrected and auto-tuned, it's not a computer doing it. And if you can do it live in a small room without all the amplification and the bells and whistles, if you can do it live like that and have the people in the room recognize that it's really your voice, then yes, it takes a great talent to be able to do that. But sometimes less is more. You can be talented, but be over the top and have it ruin it because you're over the top. And my personal taste is the Christina Aguileras and the Ariana Grandes, and this girl right here is just not my cup of tea. They're doing too much with the vocal things. It's just not my thing. And so let's go ahead and see what the judges say about it. They were going crazy over it. And invariably, that's what you do. You get somebody that can do all these fantastic vocal runs and stuff, and the judges just go crazy over it. I think it's too much. Just my personal taste. Call me Simon. But let's go ahead and see what they have to say.
G'day.
But I do like that she played the guitar.
Cait Jamieson. I'm 19 and I'm from a little town called Bouldercombe up near Rockhampton Ways, but I've just moved to Brisbane.
Well, I like her accent.
Hello, my name is Cait Jamieson. I just turned 19 years old, and I'm originally from...
I do like the Australian accent. That's cool.
So my dad was definitely my first...
Oh, that's adorable. Her as a little kid.
As a songwriter.
Check out the video in the link.
Singer. You ready, mate? We were very close, me and Dad. I went everywhere with him. You know, we went to every state, touring and everything. He showed me what it...
Singing with her daddy since she was a little thing. That is cool.
So Dad was unwell for a while. I knew that it was kind of coming to an end.
Okay, now comes the sob story that they have with all these videos.
While he was in a coma, and me and my mum would bring our instruments in and sing to him because they said that he could still hear us. Then the next morning he passed away peacefully. We were all around him. I'm definitely doing this for Dad. I could only imagine if he was here tonight, I'd be pretty excited.
What kind of music?
Country, bush ballads.
What do you think about your song choice for tonight? Because you're doing a Richard Marx.
Okay.
But I'm doing a country version of it.
Okay, she's calling this a country version of a Richard Marx song. And the nice thing about Richard Marx and his style of music, he is the type of performer that whenever I did karaoke back in the day, it would be his type of songs. You know, those pop singers and rock singers that were the balladeers, the Richard Marxes, the Don Henleys, the Phil Collinses, the John Bon Jovis, their beautiful ballads that they would write and sing and perform and record. Those are the type of songs that I was best at doing when I would do karaoke sort of thing. It's what my voice was best suited for. And so that's why I fell in love with Richard Marx and his music. We had the same vocal range, same musical style preference, and I just absolutely love his music. And the thing with artists like Don Henley, of course, was with the Eagles. He was a cross between rock and country, as the Eagles were. And some of their songs, they sounded more country. Some of their songs, they sounded more rock. And that was what defined them and made them so versatile. And my band was the same way. We were so versatile because each of us in the band had come from different musical backgrounds. We all grew up together, most of us, as children. And so we grew up with each other, and we were lifelong friends. But some of us had rock and roll backgrounds, some heavy metal, some country, some the contemporary Christian gospel music background, and then Travis got into the rap and the stuff like that, the hip hop, and so we combined all those together. And then when we started writing our own music as a team, no two songs of ours sounded the same, because we all worked on them together, And the diversity that we all had came together, and in unity, we ended up putting out a great product, just like the Eagles did. And it came from the diversity of backgrounds coming forth in unity to put together a project that we all work together on. And it's fantastic. And so Richard Marx has that same quality as the Eagles had. He can sound country, he can sound rock. It's kind of a blend of the two. And it's his better songs, in my opinion, were the love songs, the ballads, the pretty ones that really were a cross between rock and country. And that's what Right Here Waiting was. And like I said earlier, it's the first, well, maybe not the first song that I learned to play, but it's the first pop song, radio song that I actually learned how to play on the piano. And I enjoyed playing it through the years as I was growing up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into this.
Good luck. It's always scary singing someone their own art.
Yeah.
Definitely ups the stakes. I'm really pretty nervous.
Welcome. Cait, my first question actually is, why didn't I think of that? That was, you know, I've heard...
No, your version was better, Richard. I know you're being polite.
A lot of people. That was just so sweet and unexpected, and it's...
It wasn't sweet, it was over the top.
So weird for me to say this.
It was too complicated.
Like you wrote it.
Thank you so much.
He's just being polite.
I liked it.
I have to ask, like, why did you pick that song?
I kind of relate to it in a way, especially recently because I lost my dad a couple years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he was a musician as well. So any song that kind of like speaks in that sense of waiting for someone to come back, and you know, he never will. So I just really want to do that one and kind of take a country sort of turn on it, because that's what I do. I'm a country singer, and he was a country singer, so I think it was really special that I could do that.
Beautiful.
Okay, playing the guitar, the acoustic guitar on stage is country. The way she sang it wasn't country. It was too complicated vocally to be country.
Thank you.
She sang it like a diva, like a pop diva.
There's just endless possibilities with you. I mean, you need to be a recording artist. You need to be out there. You sound like you should be on the radio now. And I just want to explore every possibility with you musically. I feel like my history and my experience, we could be...
He liked it.
Just unstoppable.
You've upset Richard, so, you know, you've done a better version of the song than he so I
No,
think it's, you
she
know,
didn't.
you obviously can't go to Team Richard now because you've upset him, so you have to look at the other three options.
Not to belittle what she did a good job there. But let's be honest. You can't out Richard Marx. You can't out Beatles, the Beatles. You can't out Bee Gees, the Bee Gees. You can't out Elvis Presley. You cannot cover one of their songs and do better than the original. And, I mean, it's possible. There have been cases throughout history of where you had a legend has written and performed a song, or just performed a song and recorded it, and then somebody else has come along and done a cover that has surpassed that. But it is extremely rare when you have a song and a songwriter and a performer doing a performance as incredible as Richard Marx did with Right Here Waiting, and have it surpass him. They're just being polite to her. She did a good job. Not a fantastic job. She did a good job. But they're being polite.
It was gorgeous. Your choices are amazing. You've got a great musical ear. You know, to take those chances and make them work, it's so special. You're an artist. It's a privilege to have you on the show wherever you go. I don't mind, to be honest, because it's great just to have you on this show.
I thought you were going to say wherever you go, whatever you do.
Hey, Cait, so lovely to meet you and to listen to that performance. It was so beautiful. I think the word that sprung to mind for me with the performance is tender. You know, it felt so beautifully tender.
What are you talking about? There was nothing tender about her performance.
You just owned that stage.
It was
so
loud.
natural to you.
It was over the top.
Really fun to
Tender
explore
is soft and
areas,
gentle.
you know,
That was
right
the exact opposite of
sides to
tender.
you. So I think if you were on Team Melanie, that's what we could do.
Thank you so much.
The original Richard Marx version was tender.
Hi, Cait. Hi.
Her version was not anywhere near tender.
That's really actually...
Oh my gosh.
You got to do better than that.
What I loved about that performance was it was unadorned. It
it was really moving. You moved me deeply.
Unadorned?
I'd love to have you on Team Cait.
It had ornaments all over it. It was adorned completely with ornaments. Her vocals were just over the top. Did they hear the same thing I heard? Did they listen to the same performance that we just listened to? It's like they're giving her compliments. I mean, it's okay to give her compliments, but give her legitimate ones. They're describing it as the exact opposite of what it was. It was not tender. It was not unadorned. It was very ornamental.
It's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Can we just do a chorus, guys?
Oh, he's going to sing with her. Oh, how my heart breaks. We'll be right here waiting for you. That's what it needed. It needed the harmony to set it over the top. Now that was pretty. I like that. It was so good that I couldn't help joining in and singing the alto part. He did the tenor. She did the melody. And that's all it was missing. In fact, whenever I listen to his version on the radio, I've listened to it so many times, and it's just so easy to sing along with it, my own harmony part. And that's what I just felt like doing right there. And that was good. I really enjoyed that. And it worked together with the harmony. And you know what? With all the ornamentation that she did with her voice, it sounds okay if you got somebody else doing a simple harmony to back her up. And it kind of simplifies it a little bit and makes it a little bit more down to earth, which is my taste. I like my music just a little bit more down to earth than some of these complicated renditions that you get nowadays. And so that's why sometimes it's nice to go back to the classics, the oldies, the music from days gone by, where it was a much simpler time and much simpler music, and they just simply made good music. And let's go ahead and finish this out.
I think I'm definitely have to go with Team Richard. Absolutely.
When you perform one of the judges' songs, that already shows that you're a huge fan of that judge, and that's who you're going to pick. Okay, she did a good job. It was enjoyable. I think the judges were over the top on their commentary. Basically, they just had to compliment her, which is fine and dandy, but the compliments they were giving her were not really accurate. The descriptions they were giving her were the exact opposite of what it actually was. That's like praising Beyonce for the simplicity of her style. Beyonce's style is way over the top. It would be like complimenting Dr. Seuss as a literary genius. Dr. Seuss, I enjoy his books, but, you know, it's definitely not literary genius. It's like, who put the bump in the bump shabump? Who put the ram in the ram-a-lam-a ding-dong? Those are fun songs, but they're not poetry. It's not literary genius. And so, I just think the judges had to compliment her, and they just were giving her compliments. It just didn't seem to fit. They could have easily complimented her on her choice of playing the guitar, on her amazing voice and her intricate vocal runs that she did. But to call it simple and unadorned, the descriptions they gave just didn't fit. But anyway, go figure. But anyway, it was enjoyable. I liked seeing Richard Marx there again, and doing the duet, especially with her at the end. It was enjoyable. So anyway, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, comment down below, and give me recommendations on what you would like to see me react to. Name your favorite song artists and the song titles, and I will react to as many of those as I possibly can. But what I really need from you guys right now, in the month of September and October, I'm reacting to songs from artists that are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. So if you would, when you're done here, there's a link in the description, or you can just search for my video that's titled Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025, Which Songs Should I React To? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025, Which Songs Should I React To? And on that video, there's a list of the inductees into this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And it is Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes. They're all being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. And I want to react to a bunch of their songs before the induction on November 8th. So if you would, go find that video, and in the comments section, comment your favorite song from each of those artists, or any of those artists, or a song that you just wanted to see me react to from one of those artists. And the ones that get the most votes are the ones that I'll react to first, and I'll react to as many of them as I can between now and then. So anyway, thank you guys once again for watching my video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Share this with your friend, and let them know that we're here, and we've got some good stuff to entertain you guys. Anyway, thank you guys again. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, and bye, everybody.